Jean wants our help with something. We should go pay a visit to the Knights of Avonias when we have a moment.
Bonjour.
Wonder what's up this time.
Bonjour, bonjour, bonjour. Alors on se retrouve pour un live sur la mise à jour de Genshin. Désolé un peu pour le retard du live, mais il y a eu des petits soucis pour faire la mise à jour, donc j'ai pas pu lancer avant. Voilà, tout simplement. Et donc on a Eula, Klee et les armes de merde. Génial.
Once there was a glorious kingdom.
Hop, là-dedans on a quoi? On a l'événement. Oh, on a que ça. On a pas grand chose hein, cette fois. Et on fera essayer celle d'adopter après. Bon, on va faire les quêtes quotidiennes. Et après, on fera l'essayer celle adoptée. On utilise la résine. Et puis on fera l'événement. On fera l'événement juste après du coup. Ah, salut Pic officiel, comment tu vas? Moi ça va très bien. Ah oui c'est vrai, maintenant ça sélectionne la quête tout de suite après. Ah, on va avoir fini. Tu m'as trop manqué. Ouais, désolé pour le retard, hein, encore une fois. J'ai eu des petits soucis avec la mise à jour. Avec la mise à jour et des petits soucis de co aussi. Donc la mise à jour, elle vient de se terminer. Donc aïe aïe aïe.
Make yourselves at home. A minute to mem-
A sight to behold. Right now, emerge. Right here.
Ah ouais. C'était très rapide avec eux. Après, je dois utiliser ma résine, donc si tu veux venir m'aider, tu peux. Mais après, c'est le seul truc que je vais faire en multi, parce qu'après on va aller faire l'événement. Donc voilà. Si tu veux venir m'aider pour utiliser ma résine, tu es le bienvenu. Non, c'est le mauvais point de téléportation. C'est lui.
This may hurt a little.
Il faut de la Nemo. Et ben allons prendre qu'elle soit. Et du coup ça fait bizarre de se dire que c'est déjà la dernière mise à jour de Sumeru. Après on passe à Fontaine. Je trouve que Sumeru c'est passé super vite. Hein. Malgré les moments où on s'est fait chier. C'est quand même passé super vite par rapport à Inazuma par exemple. Allons voir Catherine.
Add Astra. Thank you for complete. Add Astra. J'allais dans la théière. This realm is.
Ah, il y a des nouveaux plans. Ok, bon, on va tout acheter. Hein. Voilà.
If you ever.
Et normalement pour Fontaine, on aura un nouveau Battle Pass enfin. Donc en vrai, ça peut être sympa. Je vais aller faire les tests de personnages et puis je vais utiliser ma résine après. Donc si tu veux me rejoindre après, clic officiel, tu peux. Oui, le trailer de Fontaine, oui, je l'ai vu.
Let's keep going, team.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Look at you!
Vengeance will be mine.
Et franchement, c'est très stylé.
Midnight Phantasmagoria!
Now's our chance. Beg for mercy. Shudder. Flood of frost.
Bon, là, c'est pas le meilleur gameplay. Hein.
Crush.
C'est très bourrin son gameplay. Vraiment, Fontaine, avec tout ce qu'il nous montre en ce moment, ça donne super envie. Ça monte la hype, c'est génial.
The night is cold. Everybody stand! Stars, shine for...
No, my sword. Witness the power.
Sparks and flares!
Let me weave you up.
Après, il y a encore les persos 4 étoiles à tester. Mika, Razor et Thomas. C'est pas les meilleurs persos.
By royal
Leave the wounded to me. As you wish, main Fräulein.
Let's keep going, team.
Leave the wounded to me.
Can't handle your good midnight phantasmagoria.
Bon, ensuite il y a encore Razor et Thomas, et puis c'est tout. C'est exactement la même équipe, mais ils ont fait aucun effort quand même. Hein.
As you wish, main Fräulein.
Look at you.
Let's keep going, team. Keep back.
Coucou, comment ça va?
Now's your chance.
Shadow Raven, let night fall.
Voilà. Comment vas-tu, Océane?
Check this out. Cool it. I got you covered. Frostbite. Fire it up.
Oh, c'est carnage là quand même.
Nice and spicy.
Dodge this. Oh, so sorry.
You're toast.
Supporting fire.
Voilà, donc kick officiel aussi, t'es toujours là, tu veux bien venir m'aider pour utiliser ma résine. Tu es le bienvenu. Hop.
Local specialties in Sumeru. I want to buy more.
Ok.
Don't you remember your adventure plans, my lady?
Ok, alors ce qu'on va faire c'est le boss pour nomade, donc c'est ce boss là. Je vais changer mon équipe. Je vais prendre Neida et Ayato. Ouais, c'est bien. Naïda Yato. Toi aussi t'en as besoin, bah nickel alors.
Everyone hold hands.
One with wind and cloud.
Grow, grow, grow. The Temple of Wisdom.
Wind strike. Clouds high.
Commit it to memory.
Birds call. Fall back. Don't worry, I
Ouais, en fait, j'aurais peut-être dû prendre un soigneur. J'aurais peut-être dû prendre Kokomi ou un truc comme ça. C'est bon, Yato il va mourir. Salut Anna, comment tu vas?
I see everything.
Alors là, tu vois un peu, on est un peu en train de galérer parce que j'ai oublié de prendre un soigneur. Donc, c'était pas ouf. Ouais, Ayato il se prend un coup, on meurt tous.
Make yourselves at home.
Bah ça va,
fallen
merci.
leaves.
I see everything.
Mind the danger.
Commit it to memory. Stop it. Grow, grow, grow. This way, pretty little. The Temple of Wisdom.
Ah, t'es en train de faire l'event.
Everyone hold hands.
Et alors pour l'instant, qu'est-ce que tu en penses? Nickel. Hop, allons se soigner. Il est interminable, mais après ça va, il est sympa. D'accord. On verra ça après. Hein. Une fois que j'aurai utilisé toute ma résine. Il est raciste le boss. Ah peut-être, ouais. Je vais prendre un soigneur du coup, je vais prendre Kokomi à la place de Hayato, je pense. Voilà. Comme ça va soigner et en même temps ça va appliquer de l'hydro. Alors il respawn dans combien de temps le boss? Dans 1 minute. Encore 1 minute. T'as oublié, t'as oublié de prendre la récompense. Bah prends-la avant qu'elle disparaisse. Ça m'est déjà arrivé moi d'oublier de prendre la récompense. Et là je l'ai prise. Ouais, donc on doit encore le faire 3 fois et après j'ai plus de résine. Donc voilà.
Respect must be given to the
Bon,
will.
si tu veux venir nous aider, pourquoi pas, hein.
Each fish in the ocean swims in its own
Tu peux.
direction.
On fera plus pour tuer le boss.
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough
On
to
va
convince
l'éclater, ouais.
anyone to become a wanderer.
Avec ton Tainari. Moi j'ai ma Kokomi pour soigner, pour appliquer de l'hydro, ma Naida et Kazuha. Alors, je sais pas ce que ça va donner cette team, on verra bien. Après je peux peut-être enlever Naida vu que t'as du Dendro. En vrai tu peux garder ton Tainari si tu veux. Moi je vais juste remplacer Naida par Ayato et toi par toi. Ouais, c'est bien ce que je me disais, deux Dendro, peut-être pas. Moi, je vais prendre mon Ayato et ma Cookie, comme ça on aura du soin et de l'électro.
The value of knowledge cannot simply be
Voilà, bah
quantified
c'est
in
nickel
monetary
comme équipe.
terms.
Est-ce qu'il a respawn? Oui, il a respawn, on peut y aller. Et oui, garde le ton Tainari. Parce qu'en fait, ma Kokomi, c'est pas la meilleure soigneuse. Enfin, je l'ai pas montée comme il faut, donc je préfère prendre Cookie. Elle a un peu mieux monté Cookie chez nous.
One with wind and cloud.
The depth's back.
Wind strike.
Be still.
The wind knows me.
Our bond is strong.
Cloud high. The birds call.
Mind the
Wind
danger.
strike.
Stand with me.
Bah voilà, bah c'était très rapide. On lui a roulé dessus, ouais. C'était super rapide. Donc là il respawn dans 3 minutes. Ben on a le temps de discuter. 3 minutes, oh là là. On a tellement été vite que... Il faut attendre du coup. Ah là il tame. Oui je change. T'as raison, hein. On a plein de persos, faut les jouer. Après, moi j'en ai plein des persos, mais j'en ai pas beaucoup qui sont bien montés, donc voilà. J'ai pas regardé Farouzan, c'était quoi qu'il lui fallait pour ses aptitudes. Lundi, jeudi, dimanche, ok, ça va, c'est pas aujourd'hui. C'est ça qu'il lui faut. Ok. Parce que du coup, Farouzan, faudrait que je prenne un arc. On m'avait dit de prendre cet arc là, mais je sais pas trop. Faut aussi que je farme ces artefacts aussi. Farme les trucs pour nomade. Et après, on verra pour Farouzan. Et après, avec ma team nomade, je sais pas trop qui mettre. Je vais mettre Farouzan, c'est sûr. Et après, je sais pas. Je sais pas qui mettre encore dans la team avec nomade.
Wait. Huh? Everything's in place and they've taken the bait. Whatever. Yes. Now to start reeling them in.
Non, je sais pas du tout qui mettre. Après, j'avais pensé à mettre... Ouais, un bouclier pour pas qu'il se fasse interrompre. Genre, du coup, je peux mettre qui comme bouclier? Jonah, elle met un bouclier et elle soigne aussi. Tu mettrais Bennett? Ok, ouais, comme pour soigner et booster les attaques, c'est ça. Et pour mettre un bouclier... Bah, j'ai pas Zongli. Ouais, j'ai pas Zongli, c'est ça le problème. Donc je peux pas mettre Zongli pour le bouclier. Ah ouais, je l'ai pas Zongli, donc ça va être compliqué. Franchement, pour mettre un bon bouclier, je sais pas. Je sais pas qui est-ce qui applique un bon bouclier. Je sais pas du tout. Après, il faut aussi penser aux réactions.
The scenery is
Jonah, ouais,
wonderful.
je pense aussi c'est mieux.
Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
Ou Thomas. Après, j'ai peur que Thomas, ça fasse aucune réaction en fait. Parce que on a. Bah, si ça fera de la dispersion. Ouais, ça fera juste de la dispersion en fait. Et début de la brûlure un peu. Ça dépend des ennemis après la brûlure. Je sais pas, je verrai. Donc, ouais, pourquoi pas mettre Bennett. Après, je sais pas si je mets Thomas ou Jonah, je sais pas, je
There are
verrai.
leaves around. And I know
Je pense plutôt partir sur Jonah, mais après, je sais pas trop. C'est compliqué hein, quand même pour faire des bonnes teams. Yunjin? Ouais, c'est vrai, il peut faire des petits dégâts au fil.
Book learning
Ah
alone
ouais,
is
Yunjin,
not
elle
enough
fait...
to
je
cultivate
l'ai...
intelligence. All those scholars in the academy.
Je la vois pas. Yunjin, t'es où? Ah mince. Elle est là.
wherever
I
in
have to
this world
stifle a
I roam.
smile every time I remember
Et oui,
the
Thomas,
look
oui,
on
il fait
my
des dégâts.
reporters' faces when I informed them of my plans today. Panic-stricken, but unable to muster the courage to say anything in opposition.
Yunjin peut être une option, ouais.
Yes.
Yunjin, elle booste les attaques, je crois aussi. Et elle met un bouclier aussi. Après, désolé Thomas, mais je sais pas, je suis pas très fan du perso. Donc je pense partir plus sur soit Jonah, soit Yunjin du coup. Je sais pas, je verrai bien. Mais c'est vrai que Yunjin... Après, le bouclier de Jonah, je trouve qu'il est merdique. Hein. Je sais pas. On t'en veut pas pour
Sure, I've
Thomas.
forgotten something.
Bah Thomas, je l'aime bien, mais
Not to worry, I'll simply send
son
someone to
gameplay est un
fetch
peu
it.
merdique. Hein.
As soon as I remember what it was.
J'arrive. Vous êtes déjà en train de le taper. Ouais, pour Jonah, son bouclier est un peu merdique donc. Ouais, je pense plutôt partir sur du Yunjin du coup. Du coup, ce serait Nomad, Farouzan, Yunjin et Bennett. C'est pas en train de galérer contre lui, non? Plus le taper. Hein.
Out of my way!
Time to go, Cascade.
Non, j'arrive plus à le taper.
Be still. Kami-sake. Suiyu.
Your bond is strong!
My turn to aid you.
Process of elimination.
Adorn my night.
Lightning terrified!
Nickel. Ok, encore une fois et ce sera bon. Dans une minute. Ouais, du coup, en fait, si je comprends bien, dans les équipes nomades, ouais, c'est vraiment nomade en fait qui prend beaucoup de temps sur le terrain. Tu streams jusqu'à quand? Franchement, j'en sais rien. Je sais pas du tout. Je verrai quand est-ce que je termine ça. Et puis comme j'ai commencé un peu en retard, je pense finir un peu plus tard, hein, genre au lieu de finir vers 17h, un peu plus vers 18h. J'ai commencé un peu en retard. Mais après, je suis en vacances, hein, donc j'ai le temps. Il y a plus de devoirs à faire après. Donc voilà. Oui, en même temps, c'est le main. Et puis c'est vrai que avec ses attaques, il prend beaucoup de temps sur le terrain. C'est pas genre, c'est pas un bourrin qui tue tout le monde.
The scribe's
Après le
work
boss,
is
j'y vais, je
simple,
reviendrai. Ok,
which is exactly
ok,
why
ok.
I took the position.
Pas de souci. Allez, 30 secondes.
There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ah, mais je me suis pris un arbre.
Our bond is strong.
One with wind and cloud.
Mind the chamber.
Out of my way! Stand with me!
Wind strike.
Et ben voilà, merci beaucoup pour votre aide. Je vais me soigner. Hop. Merci pour votre aide. Moi, je vais aller faire l'événement. Et puis voilà. Ok, kick officiel tout à l'heure. Oui, oui, du coup. Oui. De toute façon, j'ai enlevé le mode multijoueur. Hop. Ah, ça a changé. Il y a des trucs bleus là à côté des quêtes. Et ben c'est parti. Allons partir en vacances. Prenons un peu de vacances avant d'aller à Fontaine.
Hey, Jean! We're here!
Ah, Paimon and the Traveler.
Whoa. Looks like Jean wasn't the only one waiting for us. Clea and
Oh, it's Paimon and Mr. Honorary Knight.
Ah, look who it is. You've caught me completely off guard this time. But then again, it's always a pleasant surprise when...
Guess we were so excited to see Jean.
Ouais, c'est ça, les dernières avant Fontaine.
I hope we didn't startle anyone.
Là vraiment, c'est la dernière ligne droite avant Fontaine. Après c'est bon. Fontaine arrive. Voilà, voilà.
Wait a sec. You weren't talking about anything that we're not supposed to hear, were you? Hey, stop pretending like we're doing food deliveries.
It's been a while since we last met, but I can see you two haven't changed one. Don't worry, we weren't discussing anything confidential.
C'est vrai que Jean, ça fait longtemps qu'on l'a plus vu.
In fact, we were just talking about you.
Maybe we should let the star of the story explain it in their own words.
Yeah, let me tell it. Let me tell it. A few
Ah,
days
Clea va nous
ago,
raconter une
I was
histoire.
reading Todoko Tales in the solitary confinement room when all of a sudden,
Flying through the window? How does the letter fly?
like a bird does, it was flapping its wings. It said, well, it was a bunch of stuff I didn't understand.
You couldn't understand? Then it must have been talking about how to avoid solitary confinement.
Kaya?
Just saying. We don't want to let a teachable moment slip by.
Okay, I know. Anyway, the letter said, "Oh, Clee, are you behaving? I see you've wound up in the solitary confinement room again." Mommy is busy these days and can't take you out to play. But there's
Elle a encore occupé sa
a
mère.
friend who has
Comme
very
c'est étonnant.
kindly invited you to visit her.
Oh, so the letter's from Alice.
In principle, yes. But the issue is that Alice's friend lives quite far.
The letter says that Mom's friend lives in Sumeru.
The Knights of Favonius could never agree to send Clea off to Sumeru on her own. But Clea's...
Yeah, I really want to go.
You see? So we were wondering, who can we send
Bah
with
nous,
her
on peut
on the journey?
l'accompagner.
Preferably someone who's a reliable...
Oh, so that's why you wanted to see us.
I do apologize, but Clee gets along with you so well. We couldn't think of a more...
Sure, we can do that, no problem.
Can you really, Mr. Honorary Knight? Yay! With Mr. Honorary Knight around...
See, I told you that he'd agree. In that case, we'll leave Clea...
And you too, Kaya. You should join them. I noticed you quietly completed that backlog of paperwork we had. You deserve the...
Oh, so you noticed. Well then,
Great! Things will go even more smoothly with Kaya around. Still,
Don't worry. Mom's letter had a magic invite inside. Mom says we just have to all shout out where we want to go at the same time. And poof!
wow. Well, that'll definitely make things
Il y a
easier.
une lettre pour se téléporter.
It only works 3 times though, so we should only use it when we really need to.
money. One for the way there, one for the way back, and one extra, just for good measure.
Sounds very mysterious. I still think we should use it sparingly. After all, we don't know the exact location of where we'll be headed, or what dangers. Here's what I suggest. Traveler, you're well connected. I'm sure you must have friends who are familiar with Sumeru. It'll give us a chance to test out the magic invite, and also find ourselves a local
That kinda makes sense. And since it has 3 uses, there's no point letting one of them...
Couldn't have put it better myself, Paimon. So, do you
Well, we need someone who's familiar with Sumeru and can be our guide. So, sounds like we need a forest. And everyone knows that the best place to go looking for a forest ranger is a little place called... That's the one. Maybe we can get Tainari to help us.
All right. Gandharvaville it is.
Okay, I'm happy wherever we go, especially with Gaia and Mr.
We should be on our way then. If you'll excuse us, acting Grandmaster.
Yes, let the wind lead. I wish you a safe journey. And Klee...
I know. I'll be careful, I promise.
Great. Okay, here goes nothing. Take us to Gandharvaville.
Gandharvaville.
Grand Arbor Hill!
Huh? No, it's not a hill. Ah, wait! We made it. Paimon was sure we were about to end up someplace super...
Sorry, it was an accident.
It's okay, Klee. Good news is this magic invite
Fascinating. One moment we're in Mondstadt,
So this is where Mom's friend lives? Wow, there are so many big flowers. Oh, and jumpy
Oh, you ain't seen nothing yet. Sumeru's full of strange stuff like this. Like, Oh, yeah. Paimon was pretty...
listen carefully, Klee. Those jumping mushrooms are called fungi. They may look cute, but if you get too close to...
Really? Okay, well, I'll hit it back with my cap. And then I'll hit it with the hood on my jacket, too. I'll definitely win if it's 2 hats against 1.
As long as playing with hats doesn't escalate to playing with bombs. But Klee's our friend, so we should be able to convince her to keep this...
Uh-huh. I'll be extra careful not to blow it.
That's very good of you, Klee. You're being very grown up today.
Yep, I'm super grown up. I'm already the Spark Knight.
Okay, Spark Knight. Well, keep up the
Chevalier
good
de
work.
l'étincelle.
Very soon we'll be introducing you to a friend of ours called Tainari and Gandhar...
Allez, allons voir Tainari du coup.
Hey, look! It's Chloe! Huh? And is that you, Lewin?
I've definitely heard the other forest rangers.
I see. Then it looks like my suspicions are correct.
Traveler and Paimon! Huh? Oh, Kaya and Klee are here too! Hi, Kale! It's been ages!
Chloe! Eula! What are you two doing here? Well, that question's really more for Eula.
What a coincidence. I didn't expect to run into a fellow Favonian captain this far from Mondstadt.
Seriously?
Les
Bring the whole
vacances.
crew, why don't you?
Is it just Paimon, or does Eula not look particularly thrilled right now?
Oh, cool! Great idea!
On pourra en goûter.
If you're trying to accommodate me, there must be some misunderstanding. I'm fine. There's nothing...
But earlier you...
Great. Well, I'm sure there's a fascinating reason behind why you're all the way...
If you must know, it's a little complicated. But simply put, I'm searching for a cousin of mine. He went missing recently, and after searching his home, we found evidence that led us here. He appears to believe that somewhere in Sumeru lies the key to restoring our clan to its former glory.
Donc elle cherche quelqu'un de son clan, sa famille.
What was he going to do? Enroll at the academia?
I doubt he came here to learn. He's much too old to start getting a basic education now. And from what I know of him, I doubt he has any all he cares about is restoring his clan's honor. Nothing wrong with that idea in principle, but I'm not certain how fanatical he is about it. So, there's no knowing what length. As a knight and a member of the Lawrence clan, it's my duty to make sure he doesn't bring harm to others.
Oh-ho. If this is true, then your cousin is quite a man of action.
Nor is daring to make me personally concerned about his safety.
You know, underneath it all, Paimon thinks Eula's a really...
Yeah, she's the best. She brought me some moon pie last time.
He is family, after all. Anyway, I will make sure to find him and escort him safely back to Mondstadt. Now, back to you. How and why did you all suddenly show up here?
I'm afraid that could be tricky. Master Tighnari is still at Partis the Eye delivering his lectures. But I think I'll be able to help out.
Il veut pas la
The
Tighnari.
description in the invitation letter is vague, but I'm pretty sure it's hinting at somewhere in the desert.
The desert?
Dans le désert.
Does that mean Mom's friend is from the desert? I guess I'll
Tata
go
des
with
sables.
for now.
Kli.
I remember Mahamatra Sino once told me a strange rumor about that part of the desert. They say there's a secret domain there that can make all
Oui, on verra pas Tighnari, Sniff. Un donjon qui peut réaliser tous nos souhaits.
Wait. You said I should just call him Sino. I keep forgetting that.
Ah bah, c'est Saino, pardon.
A domain that makes
Un donjon qui exauce les souhaits.
Wow. So is it true? Does it really...
I probably would have believed it a few years ago. But now that I'm a little older and wiser, I think it makes...
This explains a lot. The domain could well be a myth, but he probably figured he had nothing to lose. If you intend to search for this place, my cousin has quite a collection of books about Sumeru desert mythology on his shelves. I highly suspect that he, too, is looking for that domain.
Can I come too? I think you might need me there. You definitely need a local guide while you're in Sumeru. And I think I have what it takes to be
Et
that
tu viens de la
person.
forêt, pas du désert, toi.
Confidence in your abilities, Kale. Our party grows bigger and stronger still.
I think it's super cool! I read in a storybook that on your own you can only have a drop of happiness. So I'm sure Mom's friend will be super happy if I show up to visit and bring a whole bunch of friends.
That's the spirit. In that case, let's get the magic invite to take us...
Mais non, mais il faut pas dire la destination. Mais ils peuvent utiliser que 3 fois, ça fait qu'il y a 2 fois là. C'est un peu bête.
Whoa! This desert is huge! Wow, what an incredible sight.
Yes, the scenery is quite magnificent.
Are you okay, Eula? You don't look so good.
I'm fine. Just taking a moment to acclimatize. The air here
Ah oui, l'air est très sec en effet.
This area doesn't look very habitable, and I don't see a domain and...
Oh no. I didn't pronounce the destination wrong. Nope, you got it right. It definitely wasn't. I said Gundarvaville wrong earlier, but we still ended up...
Klee's right. We're in the right place. There's no doubt about that.
Maybe the entrance is hidden under...
Who knows? We'll just have to start...
Oh, Paimon's so tired.
We should have found something by now. Unless there's a problem with the mat.
Huh? How could that happen?
Désert sec fou, n'est-ce pas?
Uh-oh. Did I...
C'est vrai qu'un désert, c'est sec. Hein.
But I didn't do it.
Donc eux là,
Donoko will back me up. I'm Does Mr. Honorary Knight have an idea?
Ah, Paimon knows where you're going with this.
Interesting approach. Assuming we're right about this magic invite, that is to say, if it was sent from within the domain, the invite likely...
Oh, I get it now. Plus, I know a super special trick we can use.
What kind of trick? Can you teach it to us too?
Astuce.
Of course! Mom said that if I ever need help, I just need to shout magic invite, Klee needs your aid. Do something now, so look,
Something flew over.
Hmm.
It looks like a bottle.
Remarkably effective. That's one trick I'll be keeping up my sleeve in the future.
Absolutely not. It's not my style.
I suppose bottles are pretty common in Sumeru mythology. So, is this
A domain? In a bottle? Well, if there's one thing we learned in Liyue, it's never judge a domain by its guess. There's one way to find out if this really is the way in. Come on, reach out with your hand. We made it! Oh, that answers that question.
There's a path! I'm gonna take a look!
Hey, don't run off and leave us all behind.
Oh, c'est magnifique.
Look! There's a huge garden here!
Incredible. It looked so small from the outside. Everyone, I suggest that we stop here for a moment. We should take stock of our surroundings before deciding on our next course of action.
Since we're in a bottle, has anyone heard the story of the magic bottle?
Oh, you mean the one about King Destret and the genie in a bottle? I've read it before. But what's the story about, Kaya? Mom told me a story once about a group of adventurers who went to Bottle Land. But...
Don't worry, Klee. I can tell you all about the story of the magic bottle. But if you keep running...
Oh. Okay, I got...
You sense it too, don't you, Kale?
Yeah, the scenery here is beautiful, but it's too quiet. And there's no sign of Klee's Auntie Desert
Il a
here
tête à l'essai.
anywhere. Maybe Auntie Desert lives way further down inside. This place is super big, just like Fischl's Immer Nachtreich. We still have a long way to go.
Mais c'est très beau et très grand, oui, oui. Comparé à ce qu'on a vu de l'extérieur, juste une bouteille. L'Empire de la Nuit éternelle de Fischl. Ça, par exemple, si t'as fait l'événement l'année dernière, tu comprends la référence. Mais si tu l'as pas fait, bah, tu comprends pas. Donc les nouveaux joueurs, ils sont là, ah, l'Empire de la Nuit éternelle de Fischl. Qu'est-ce que c'est? On sait pas. Donc c'est pour ça que ce serait intéressant de refaire les histoires, au moins juste les histoires des événements, pour ceux qui veulent.
Hopefully we'll meet her soon.
Ouais, c'est ça, c'est une rêve pour les anciens. Une invitation venue de loin. 20 primogènes. Franchement, c'est super beau. Oh, un sanglier. C'est quoi ça? Un coupon. D'accord. Bien sûr, il y a des défis. Vas-y, on fait tout péter. prendre un archer? Je comprends pas trop en fait. Prenons le gourou. Donc c'est un défi en plusieurs parties, d'accord. Oh, ça donne pas mal de choses, hein. Donc on a tout. On peut inviter Leila. D'accord. Disponible dans un jour. Ok, donc on peut avoir une Leila gratuite. Là c'est pour avoir la tenue de Gaïa. C'est des coupons qu'il faut avoir. Ouais, c'est comme l'année dernière pour le skin de Fisher, il fallait récupérer des coquillages. Et là on a l'histoire. L'histoire est en 3 parties. Et oui, oui, je vois ça en récompense, c'est sympa. Bah, les zones temporaires, c'est toujours bien. Oui, non, mais son skin est génial. J'adore son skin.
Now to start reeling them in.
Emerge, right now, right here. Oh, handle this. Stand with me.
Ah, il y a quand même des combats là-dedans.
Okay. For quite some time.
I agree. And the further we get, the more I feel like this place is a whole lot bigger than we imagined.
Hey, there's something strange up ahead. Let's check it out.
It's all yours.
Et du coup, est-ce que les coupons, ça va être comme les coquillages, on doit attendre des jours spécifiques pour tous les avoir? Je sais pas. Je sais pas si on peut tous les avoir le même jour. Ou est-ce que ça va être comme les coquillages, on doit attendre plusieurs jours tant qu'ils spawnent? On peut déjà en récupérer. Ouais, on peut déjà en récupérer, mais est-ce qu'ils sont déjà tous sur la map? Est-ce que ça va être comme les coquillages où il faudra attendre des jours ouais, pour qu'ils spawnent et tout? Je sais pas. Attends, là-bas il y a un coffre. Ouais, on verra bien.
Right now, right here, right now.
Oh, so you collect these?
Du coup, ça.
Wow, it's a big ball of water.
I wonder what it feels like. Can I touch it?
It's so big that we could probably pass straight through it.
C'est un truc.
That's so scary. Stop giving Paimon the heebie-jeebies.
Let's not touch it for now. We still don't know enough about our...
But we can't just do nothing at all because then...
I have a feeling that this could be the core that sustains, in which case, the moment we touch it, this place will instantly revert to its original size.
Yikes!
Okay. Paimon won't touch it.
Kaya, are we really gonna get squished inside a
On
ball?
va se faire écraser.
Of course not, Klee. I'm sure the real core of this domain is hidden away in a somewhere like... over there, for example.
nervous that I didn't notice that big wheel at all.
Wait, who goes there?
Glou glou glou. Attends, glou glou.
It's the waterfall monster!
Glou glou.
It doesn't seem hostile. In fact, don't you think it looks happy?
Really?
Glou glou. Ok Anne, bah, sûrement tout à l'heure. Sinon merci d'être passé.
I don't think it's hungry. Are you, water droplet?
Oh dear. I don't know about anyone else, but I'm not understanding a word of this.
Wait! Don't go! Wait for us! Why'd it stop? Maybe it can understand us after all. Oh, I get it now. It's leading the way for us. Like the cats? How so?
When you're walking around in Mondstadt City, sometimes a cat will show up on the side of... It'll walk ahead of you for a while, and if you're curious enough to follow it, you'll soon find yourself in front of us. Exactly. So let's see where this water droplet takes us.
It went this way, right? Oh, hope we haven't lost it. Did the water droplet go into that cave? Huh? Another strange contraption. And there's a weird-looking wall over there.
This kind of looks like that ball of water we saw earlier. Did the water droplet bring us here because it wants our help with something? What? Your friend is trapped in the... Don't be sad, water droplet. We're here now. We'll...
You bet. But how are we gonna save them?
Nope, we can't do that. No breaking the wall.
Do we need to find a key?
Oh no! Where'd it go?
Look, the device has lit up. And it's projecting images onto the wall.
A two-dimensional space with objects of the same composition as the device nested in...
Yep, what Kaya said, and that's where its friend is.
But how exactly do we enter the image on the wall?
Maybe we just
But what does that
Hold on, I think Klee's onto since the water droplet appears to be the key that activated the mechanism. We may be able to... The principle is no different than how we entered this bottle domain.
Fair enough. Okay, deep breath, then head in. Whoa! You... Huh? There's a box blocking your way. Wait, is it a reflection of this box in front... Aha! The box on the wall moved too!
Wow, another water droplet just came out from the wall!
It was flat as a pancake in there,
was a huge help.
Traveler, how do you feel after entering that two-dimensional space? Any physical side effects?
Quit while you're behind.
Well, I'm just glad that you're okay.
Good thing you is here to look out for everyone. Can't say the same for you though, Kaya. You're pretty quick to send the traveler.
Hey now, I only suggested that because I was confident that the
Water droplet? Is there anyone else here besides you and your... Yep, you know, anyone who looks like me or my friends.
Oh, it ran off again.
Amazing. Come on, let's follow it. It looks like there might be a town up ahead. Huh. Maybe more people live in this domain than we thought. And maybe that's where Auntie Desert lives.
Trop mignon un village de
Situation
gobelettes.
is now critical. I'm sure you've noticed just how much things have deteriorated in recent days.
Ouais, son chara design n'est pas pareil du tout, c'est... Wow.
But even so...
This is your home.
Ah, c'est
Are you really
Kokomi?
going to let everything fall to pieces?
Well, I live here, but it doesn't actually belong...
Huh? Paimon knows that voice.
Anyone else who comes into this domain in the future will take one look at the ruins before them and conclude that this place was abandoned. But just imagine how different things could be if you maintain this domain in perfect condition. Whoever sets foot inside would witness a magical wonderland. How miraculous it would feel to them to find such unimaginable beauty in the middle of a lifeless desert.
Oh, you're right, General. Truly, but...
Act now while you still can. You have to stand up to this and break free from your despair. The most important thing is to have no regrets in the end.
Well, no one chooses to have regrets, do they? But I take your point. I'll try my best to stop running away. But the question remains...
Paimon's figured out who it is.
Is it Mr. Honorary Knight's friend from a faraway land? A divine priestess? What's that? Is it a kind of mage?
What are you doing here? Huh? We have new visitors? Greetings, everyone! This is the Valurium Mirage, and I'm the caretaker, Adia. I'm so sorry that you have to see this domain in its current state of disarray. We are actively working on repairs, and everything will...
Greetings, everyone. I guess I should introduce myself too.
It's alright, just leave the introductions to me.
I kinda wanted to say hello in my own way.
This lady is a visitor to the domain, just like yourselves. She is a formidable military general. Have any of you heard of Inasuma's Onmyo Chamber?
The, what chamber?
Onmyo Chamber. It's an elite training academy for gifted students of Onmyodo. Practitioners are divided into 4 classes, A through D, and assigned the power of Shikigami based on their mastery of the art.
Wait.
This lady famously led the Class D underdogs to victory against the Class A favorites in the final mock campaign before graduation. An astonishing feat that few in the history of the Academy have ever achieved. Isn't that right, General? What's wrong?
Huh? Wait, so
like the divine priestess, Mr. Honorary Knight. Uh-oh. Did she just get caught lying in front of someone she was trying to impress? Or maybe she uses a different identity in her private life, and this is the first time her friends are learning about it. Seems kind of embarrassing, but also kind of cool. I guess having someone, maybe I'd fit in better with everyone if I had a title too.
Some people call me a general, but it's just their way of showing respect.
Huh? Oh no. Sorry,
Call me whatever you like, Idia. The only important thing about names is knowing who's who.
Oh, I get it now. It's like that story. Klee can explain. So basically, in the story, a big group of people go on an adventure to Bottleland. So, Miss Sangonomiya must be the super smart one who solves all the problems in the story.
Perhaps a sage?
Indeed. Wisdom is an important attribute found in...
Okay, well, I'll just call you that. Miss...
Fine by me. Sounds really cute. At least, cuter than my pen name, that's for sure. Well then, how should I address the rest of you? How could I ever forget you? But what about these esteemed ladies and gentlemen accompanying you?
Wait, Klee wants a title too. Okay, got it. Klee wants to be a... Kaya can be the master thief. Mr. Honorary Knight can be, the knight. And Paimon will be the fairy who follows the...
Master thief, huh? I did like playing pirates as a child, so I suppose this is an apt role for me. And I...
Hold on a second. Are you saying the position of knight?
Yula can be the sword master who can cut through anything and also gets to wear a...
That's more like it.
And Kale can be... the healer. No, I don't mind. Healer is a great role. I just don't know if whenever I'm thinking of titles for myself, I usually imagine myself as an adventurer or musician. Don't worry, Kale. You'll be the bestest healer ever. You don't talk much, but
You'll do fine. I heard you're good with bandages. You can patch up a wound, can't...
I can pitch a tent. Maybe you heard wrong? But I'll do my best. It's my first day filling in for Master...
This is a great idea. Once a new visitor arrives, they can assume a new identity, then add in some role-playing.
Oh, we can't leave you out, Miss Adia. There are a lot...
That's perfectly okay. I already have a role here anyway, remember? I'm the...
I got it! This wasn't in any of the stories, but you can be the mascot.
Mascot?
Klee, maybe you could think up an even better role.
A mascot, you say? Isn't that a character that doesn't have to actually do anything and sits around letting everyone else do all the important work? Incredible.
Sounds like the idea of being lazy is pretty...
The mascot serves to maintain troop morale, Idia. Don't underestimate your role.
Alright. I'll be the mascot. That's right. Thank you for bringing these new friends here safely.
Thanks, Water Droplet. See ya.
C'est trop
Water
mignon.
Droplet? Is that your pet name for it?
We keep getting sidetracked. But I believe you were saying something about being in a difficult predicament.
Oh, yes. About that. I'm afraid the entire domain has recently... It was as if the whole world was suddenly flipped upside down. A few components went missing from the core, which sustains the domain, and the impact cascaded out. Needless to say, many things in the Valurian Mirage have now stopped, just days after I agreed to let my friend's daughter come and visit too. When she gets here and sees the state this...
Oh, so you're Mom's friend? Hi, Auntie Desert. I'm Klee. Here.
Huh? Wait, so you're...
Look how dilated her pupils are. She must be very surprised.
Yeah, and not in a good way. Mom's the one who sent me here. She's the strongest mage ever. She said that her friend lives in the desert. You live in the
Me fait rire
desert,
avec ses
so
surnoms,
that
la tête
must
des
mean
sables.
you.
Ah, I see. So being a mage runs in the family.
You're Alice's daughter. Oh, I just want the ground to swallow me up right now. Wait, that's it. I'll hide myself away in the core of the domain. Hide there until this all blows.
Idia's really going through it. She's like a shriveled little forest fungus.
Pourquoi elle a peur de Klee?
Kale? That's a harsh analogy. Where'd all that come from?
Don't worry, Auntie Desert. Klee's here to help you. And all my friends will help too. Just take a deep breath.
Yeah, don't you worry. Sir Mix-a-Lot over here has a good track record with this kind of...
Well, I'm useless. But it looks like that won't matter with all you capable people around. And
Don't put yourself down, Idia. You're great.
thanks for your encouragement. Anyway, for the time, that'll give me some time to think things through and maybe make a start on...
Hi, Miss General. Mr. Honorary Knight says that you're from Watatsumi. What's it like there? There must be Wait! You look kinda like a mermaid. Are there fish in your family?
Oh, sorry to disappoint you, Miss Mage, but I have lots of great stories about Watatsumi Island, though. Come on, let's enjoy the scenery while I tell you all about it.
Feeling nervous, Kale? Oh, it's your first time as a...
Oh, no, not at all. I'm just, still settling into the role.
Well, the easiest way to imitate someone is to start with their
Oh, okay. In that case, put that mushroom down.
There you go. With just a few simple words, you've...
Anyway, what about your role? Don't you mind being the master thief?
Maybe not. Until you factor in that I only steal from the enemy. I think that's enough to make me want to...
Oh!
Who else has visited the Veloria Mirage recently? There was someone from the academia who came not long ago. A Kasharawar scholar. He was a huge help, and redesigned many of the buildings here. Although he was always grumbling to himself, he was extremely I could tell that was a sensitive soul. A lot like me. Sorry. Please pretend you didn't hear that. After him, an aristocrat from Mondstadt showed up. Then the Miss Sangonomiya. Unfortunately, everything here suddenly started changing before I had the chance to be a good host and show them around.
Do you know where the Mondstadt aristocrat is now?
If I remember correctly, he headed north after the... It's a pity we're having all these issues. Oh, if we could get everything working normally again. Still, not to worry. There's nothing
Hey, Idia, you got an update for us? We've all caught up.
Very well. Then please allow me, Idia, your mascot, to explain exactly what's happened here. Basically, this entire domain is powered by a device called the Central Hub, which you all saw earlier. But following a major incident, several key components from the Central Hub came loose. 4 components, I believe, which has caused the...
Oh, so that thing's supposed to...
Yes, it definitely shouldn't be frozen still like it is now. At least, that's not how it was when I first got here.
Hey, everything's gonna be okay. So, we need to fix the big wheel up.
Right. I do know where one of the parts is. It landed not too far away, but the rest all landed in different areas. I'm afraid you'll have to go... Now, as the caretaker and your mascot,
You can just be yourself if you want. No need to force the...
Oh, I see. Okay, so I was thinking that maybe Swordmaster Eula and Healer Kale could...
Fine by me. I was going to be looking for my cousin there anyway.
I'll be your backup, Eula. I know you usually team up with Amber, so I'll try my best to fill...
Oh? Well, this'll be fun. Let's see if...
Master Thief Kaya and Mage Klee, if you could earmark some time in your busy schedules to search the West Zone.
Earmark? What does that mean?
It just means we mustn't forget to do it. Don't worry. We can handle that.
Finally, we have our General, Miss Sangonomiya, and our Knight, the Traveler. If there's no objections... Alright, well, if anyone finds anything, come please take care while you're out on the road and look after each other.
You got it! I'll take extra special care of Kaya.
I'll be on my best behavior.
Okay, we'll leave it there for now. You two, please follow me. I remember seeing it just behind the central hub.
So, how come you didn't bring it back with...
Ah oui, c'est grand en fait. Ouais, je voyais pas ça aussi grand.
I'd have been more than happy to, if this one component was enough to fix the whole domain. But with 3 other components to find, oh, I suddenly felt overwhelmed by how much work needed doing.
Paimon kinda gets that. Taking the first step is always the hardest part.
Oh, so you collect these?
I see everything!
Right here, right now.
This way!
Kamisato Suiyu! Oh, so you collect these?
Our bond is strong!
Be still.
Hey, so
down in Watatsumi Island for now. So I thought I'd take the chance to get out and see more of the world.
You've traveled a pretty long way. Why Sumeru?
I figured that I needed to venture further than usual to really broaden my horizons. Well, that's one reason anyway. I can explain in more detail another time.
Everyone hold hands.
Emerge. Right now. Right here. Dissipate.
Yes. Very.
Okay, this is the spot. Now, I'm sure you're both wondering, but where's the component? There's nothing here. Oh, where could it be?
Oh, it's that lamp thingy, right? Water Droplet showed us how that works already.
Yes, that's the one. Showing people the ropes is supposed to be my job. Oh, I can't believe I'm being shown up by a Hydro Eidolon.
Cheer up, Edea. The Hydro Eidolon can give a basic demonstration of how to use things, but beyond that, that's where you come in. Your descriptions can explain
Paimon forgot how persuasive Kokomi can be when she really wants to.
Oh, well, if you put it that way. Well then, just pretend like you've never seen it before, and I'll tell. This is called the streaming projector. Everything here in the Velurium Mirage, all you need to do is place an item in the projector, and you can construct a corresponding item based on the at least, I think that's what it used to do. With the domain in its current state, only its most basic functions. Okay, not quite that basic. At the moment, it's only able to show two-dimensional objects. I call them, think of it like a sort of draft or blueprint or something.
So you're saying the component fell?
Yes, exactly. I'll leave you to go in and physically retrieve it. Well, I'll be out here rooting for you.
Really?
No, sorry. I feel like I have two left feet when I try to dance. I guess I'll just find a place nearby to sit and wait patiently for—
Hey, come on! Cheer up! We'll handle it.
Doesn't look like the component is in here. Yes, that's the one! Now you just need to bring it back.
What is this thing anyway? Some kind of... And why is it so small? It doesn't look like...
It's hard to explain, but I assure you that it's definite. So that leaves 3.
Every journey begins with a first step. I think we're off to a good start, and things should keep going smoothly from here.
You really think so? I suppose you're right. She did manage to defeat Class A at— Anyway, thank you for— I'll take this and start trying to repair the central hub. Oh, why am I so clumsy? Once again, I was no help at all. The
confused. Human, can you tell me a little bit more about that?
Oh, sure!
I see.
Hey, look! The wheel is spinning now! Oh. And now it's stopped again!
It also wasn't spinning at the right speed. Before the incident, it spun much faster than...
Oh, so you saw it back when it was...
Yes. I arrived here a little earlier than the rest of you. But like Idia said, it felt like the world was... flipped upside down. I don't know how...
No, it's no use. Seems it won't run until all the missing components. For a moment there, when it started turning, I got excited. I thought that maybe the hub can work just fine without the other three.
Wishful thinking is only going to lead to disappointment, Idia. Let's stick to the plan.
Hey! Mr. Honorary Knight and Miss General are here. Oh. You beat us! I was sure we were gonna be the first ones back.
Hey, how'd it go? Impressive. I doubt you'd find many other knights of such
How about our Master Thief and Mage? Did you?
You bet! We made a huge... The place we were trying to get to was blocked off. We couldn't see anything past, but then, just now, a huge canyon appeared at...
It appeared just now?
Come and see, Mr. Honorary Knight. Let's go on a canyon adventure.
I'll sit this one out. I'm beat after trying to make those...
Miss General, you should come too. You can hide behind me and give me smart advice while I protect you.
Wonderful. It would be an honor to serve as...
Let's go!
Là, Akli, elle a de l'énergie. Hein. Ouais, il faut un archer.
Follow my lead. Let's distribute these among our forces.
Just before the canyon appeared, I heard a faint sound.
Ka-chuck, ka-chuck, ka-chuck. Could it have been the central hub? That would mean...
Hey, you, oh. New guys, huh?
Oh, hey! Paimon didn't realize anyone...
You actually saw her? She's barely shown her face since everything started falling apart here.
Excuse me for asking...
Oh, right. I didn't introduce myself. I'm Ferdinand. Me and my brothers look out... Well, we used to, until this whole domain was, like, flipped upside down, or whatever. The method we were using to make the carts and tracks stopped working after that.
Idia is working on repairing the domain. We were just with her before coming here.
Really? Huh. I assume that she'd be curled up in a fetal position somewhere, hoping all her problems will magically disappear on their own. Anyway, I checked all the stations around the whole circuit. They've all
Conked out? How?
But aren't you just travelers who stumbled upon this place by accident?
Nuh-uh. I'm Mage Klee, Idia's helper.
A mage? You?
Allow me to explain.
Okay, I gotcha. Well, right now the more helpers we got, the better, I guess. Anyway, our first priority is to get the carts here up and running again.
Oh? And why is that?
The roads here twist and turn so much that the best way to get around is by riding the rail tracks instead. Let me show you. This is what we used to make them. Did Adia bring you up to speed on these things? Yep. Basically, we need something that we can put inside that'll make a cart for us.
Like what? Can it be anything as long as it...
Yeah, you can put it that way. But one other thing is that it has to be compatible with the tracks.
So, something like a sedan chair, maybe?
How about you, Traveler? Any ideas? What kind of a suggestion is that? That would be way too
Yeah. Sorry, I don't think we have the right materials for that.
Really? Hey everyone, come and see what Klee made.
Ta-da! Look! I made a cart!
Elle a fait ça très rapidement, dis donc.
Wow! Amazing work, Klee!
Whoa! It fits the track like a glove, too. Plus, it's a heck of a lot cuter than the ones Adia made.
I just wanted to give it a try, and suddenly, boom! There it was!
Paimon's gotta ask. What exactly did
I used Jumpy Dumpty.
Thought so.
Is there a problem or something?
It's just... this card is made from,
It's a bomb or something, isn't it? Yeah, I gathered from your conversation that Jumpy Dumpty is a little more volatile than the cute names. It's okay, though, because the end product only takes on the general look of the source material. So to be more specific, well, different materials have different properties.
It's okay! No need to delve into the theoretical. Paimon just wanted to make sure we aren't about to end up like the,
Huh?
Can we ride the cart now?
In a moment, we need a hydroidolin to power it up first. Okay, she's ready to roll.
C'est parti, on va faire un manège. Chouchou peut déverrouiller, on chariot chouchou sur les plateformes déverrouillées. Pour qu'un chariot chouchou atteigne une plateforme qui n'a pas encore été déverrouillée, cette dernière se déverrouille. Chouchou et un chariot chouchou passe une plateforme déjà activée, il ne s'arrête pas et continue. Ok. C'est parti. Oh, c'est trop bien. C'est super beau en tout cas.
whoa! This card is fast! Chugga 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 choo! Woo woo!
Yeah! I'm gonna call it the choo-choo cart!
The track is damaged up ahead. We need to make some repairs before we can go any further. Yep, looks like it's all reverted to a preprint state here.
Do you know why that happened?
Everything in this domain starts as a preprint and only takes shape after being illuminated by the streaming projector. But the hydroidolin that forms the tracks here has been trapped in the print.
So someone needs to go into the preprint and rescue the hydroidolin.
But the projector here is sealed off by a giant bubble!
That's the hydroidolin's way of protecting the device from damage. If the streaming projector broke...
Aha! So for step 1, we need water droplet to help! Aw, it seems to really like that name!
Any volunteers for step...
Leave that to us! We know...
Ah, on doit toujours tout faire ici, c'est fou.
Aw, it's completely empty!
Avec la musique de Siri derrière.
Ah, so the Hydroidolon was locked up in that chest.
Yay! We saved...
Whoa! Water Droplet just transformed into some new tracks!
Good. Let's keep going then.
Se décorporise et entre dans un chariot chouchou. Les fenêtres de ce dernier s'allument et vous pouvez monter dedans. Quand le hydroquet du chariot chouchou, les fenêtres de ce dernier s'ouvrent et vous ne pouvez plus monter dedans. D'accord. Chouchou. De toute façon, on repassera par ici. Hein. Ok, Océane. Je pense que c'est simple les mini-jeux et tout qui non. Ça a l'air d'être un peu plus fun que l'île l'archipel de l'Album doré.
Find anything you like?
Oh, c'est les rails pour changer de trajectoire pour appuyer sur le plan. Ok. C'est parti, on continue d'avancer. D'accord, c'est comme ça que ça marche. Un looping!
Look! Klee can fly just like Paimon now!
This is way more exciting than how Paimon usually flies!
We've just about finished repairing the station and the connecting tracks. Let's go check the track switcher now. It's over there.
On peut pas le débloquer ça? Non, apparemment on peut pas. Ok. Je peux vraiment pas prendre des rênes. Oh.
I wonder who this gift could be from.
J'ai même pas pris le téléporteur. Bref. On reviendra de toute façon. Ah bah si, juste là. Ok.
Oh, there's another spinny thing here. It's so big, but not as big as the one we saw. I bet it's something super important. I remember what
Very good, Klee! You're using what you saw earlier to make observations. What?
It appears to be a...
That's right. Originally, all you had to do was flip this switch and the junction would rotate. But it seems Jeremy still hasn't fixed it yet. He sure talks big, but when it comes to...
Is this Jeremy you mentioned, one of your brothers?
Yeah. When I talked to him about repairing the tracks, I suggested we start... Really, it made no difference which one we started with. But he just had to turn it into a huge argument. He always treats me like I'm a... Let's see what he has to say.
If you ask me, you're clearly a sharp person, Ferdinand.
Yes, finally someone who can recognize that, rather than just shrugging off my ideas. Come on, let's make our way to the junction and see what he's up to. I bet he's...
D'accord. Bon, bah, on va voir où ça mène. Hein.
Sometimes I can't help but get angry just thinking of Jeremy. You should have seen him back in the sandstorm. I suggested we go east, and he argued that we should go west.
You were in a sandstorm? What happened after that?
We separated and each went our own way. Lucky for us, we stumbled across this domain. Otherwise, I'm sure we would have been buried in the sand.
Everything will get better once we get the switcher working again.
Still stuck here just as I expected. Well, did you make any
Didn't I already tell you? Just have the hydroidolins fix the junction and then make a new cart. After that, we can use the junction. Wait a minute, how did you get here? It took a lot of effort from...
The answer is standing right in front of you.
Yeah, sure. Those travelers must have helped you. You never get anything done on your own. You always get someone else's help and then try to take the credit for yourself.
You're one to talk. What have you managed to accomplish, huh? You were here just moping around.
Whoa. They started arguing the moment they saw each other. But...
Me? His brother? Hardly.
All right, Jeremy. That's enough.
Fine. I'd rather be focusing my efforts on fixing the track switch rather than arguing anyway.
You should calm down too, Ferdinand. Let's all focus on the situation at hand. Any person...
Fine.
I'm sorry you had to see that. My name's Jeremy. I'm one of the people responsible... I assume you're the ones who helped repair the tracks. Thank you very much. It means a lot.
No need to thank us. We're just trying to help Edea restore the domain.
I see. Now that you and Ferdinand brought the cart up here, we'll need the hydroidolins to fix the area below.
Them again, huh? Seems the hydroidolins are really important.
Yes, of course. Not only do they keep the junction turning, they operate practically everything else in the domain. All right. Seems most of the tracks and junctions have been repaired now.
Yep. So maybe it's time you give credit.
What? You think you deserve the credit? If anything, we should be thanking these
You're always quick to criticize my ideas and push your own, but you never actually get anything.
And what about you? Don't forget it was Hado and I who took care of the mess that one time you impulsive... Speaking of Hado...
I left early this morning. I assumed he'd be with...
Seriously? Couldn't you have at least looked to see where he was before you left?
Hey, come on! You didn't see him either, so what's your...
Klee?
I don't get it. Nobody did anything bad. Why are...
I just don't...
Who are you calling smug? If anything, you're the one who's making such a big fuss right now.
All right, I think we've heard enough from you two. If you insist on bickering, then I'd suggest you go somewhere else. Otherwise, I'll just cool you two off myself. Now, come with me. I'd like to have a word with you.
Phew. Don't be upset, Klee. There are many complicated situations in this world which don't always have a logical explanation. As a passing traveler here, it's not my place to comment on their disputes. But in my experience, family issues can be the toughest.
Seems you don't like dealing with this kind of thing either, Kokomi.
But it's still not right. I don't know how to explain my feelings.
I'm sorry. We've calmed down. We shouldn't argue in front of a child like that.
We're sorry, Klee.
It's okay.
Back to the topic at hand. Weren't you about to go look for your brother Hod?
Right. Our best guess is he's somewhere around the torrential twister. We would have to use the junction to send the cart to another area.
Sorry to trouble you again, but would you help us find him?
Oh,
Hey, come on, you two. You're brothers after all. Can't you try to get along?
okay. This is the end of this track segment. Otto should be nearby.
I wonder who this gift could be from.
Ah, I guess you had repaired the tracks and stations as soon as I saw a cart come zipping along. Now that the tracks, station, and carts are all repaired, we're about ready to reopen Torrential.
You're in no condition...
Yeah.
That's true, but you should stop.
Exactly. If there's anything that needs to be done, you can just let...
You and Ferdinand? Together?
Hey, that's between Jeremy and me. No need to add fuel to the fire, okay?
I'm not trying to make trouble.
Hey, Ferdinand?
Oh, don't worry. We're not arguing, Klee. We're just...
Are you and Jeremy worried about how... Why don't you just talk to him? Kaya's also worried about me sometimes, but...
You're right. But our relationship is much...
well,
Really? How...
We've been through this kind of thing before. If we didn't warn Hado, then he wouldn't take it seriously and something would eventually happen. As his brothers, we have to help him.
But it doesn't look like you're helping. Maybe Klee doesn't understand, but my mommy told me that you help someone to make them feel happy. Not Hado sure doesn't look very happy. Why don't you...
Klee's right, you know. You three need to open up and talk things through. You are
I've always, just like when we were back in the desert. You suddenly passed out and Jeremy and I started arguing. Eventually, all three of us ended up in this I'm just worried that something similar could happen again. If you were to pass out and with nobody around to help you...
I know, but this domain is nowhere near... I was thinking that if I could handle these problems myself, then you two... If it weren't for my poor health and lack of energy all the time, then I wouldn't have always been such...
No need to feel guilty, Hado. This was our choice. The three of us love adventuring. No one is a burden on any... Isn't that why we came up with the idea for this area? I would do the thinking, Ferdinand would use his muscle...
Draw the blueprints and build tracks. It'll be a safe way to see all kinds of amazing scenery.
See? Doesn't it feel better?
Hey, what are you trying to say? You make it sound like I've only been trying to talk myself up.
The choo-choo cart is great, Ferdinand.
Really?
You know, Klee, having the car zip along the tracks was...
Yeah, what an amazing idea!
Hey, Klee, do you want to ride even more fun carts?
Yay! Let's ride more!
Looks like all three of them are trying to win Klee's approval now.
Klee hasn't realized it yet, but her innocent, childlike nature is very powerful. It can inspire and even help heal others.
Hey, everyone. Please come with me. We need to get the Hydro Idol...
C'est vrai qu'elle est un peu longue la quête. Elle prend son temps, on va dire.
Good. Torrential Twister is ready to run now. Let's go to the station at the start of the track.
Hado and I have double-checked everything. It's all operating safely. You can go for a ride now.
Hold on a sec. Before we say goodbye, I have something I'd like to give you all. It's a rock climbing rope. We used it on our adventures to climb mountains and traverse many places.
Huh? But doesn't it mean a lot to you?
Yes, of course. Thanks to Klee and everyone else's help, we realized that there's a special bond that keeps us together. Even though it's invisible, it's even more important than rope. We can always hold on.
Huh? I helped?
Yes, Klee.
Even bigger than that huge thing in the middle of this place?
Yes, much bigger.
Wow, that's huge! I'm so happy.
By the way, have you ever seen anything like the choo-choo cart in the outside world?
Nope. Today was the first time I wrote.
Is that so? I guess I'm not surprised. Seems you won't find Torrential Twister anywhere else. Be sure to come back and ride the choo-choo carts again while you still have the chance.
Yep, I will. Oh, this is even higher than I expected. The drops are pretty steep too.
Are you okay, Kokomi? If you're scared, just yell and let it out. We won't tell anyone. What happens in the bottle domain stays in the bottle domain. Looks like Klee's having the most fun. Find anything you like?
That's so much fun! Klee can fly across the sky like.
Guess that sort of Wait! But if being able to fly makes you a mage, what does that make Kaya, since he's here too?
Nothing! Kaya's just the master thief!
Oh, right!
Sorry to bother our young mage, but there's something a master thief would like to report.
Uh-oh! I was having so much fun that
We're supposed to be helping Adia look for the missing components. But don't worry.
You mean you snatched it when we weren't looking?
I didn't have to go that. In fact, the component we were searching for was actually that orange rope. If anything, you could...
Aw, do we really have to go? Okay. Even though I want to keep playing, that's our wise mage. Don't worry. Tonight, he'll be able to see stars in the water and watch fish dance in the sky.
Seems Kokomi's out of it after that ride. Her face is completely blank and her lip was trembling while she was speaking. Maybe we should have a rest for a while.
I thought I was keeping my composure pretty well. Don't worry. My mind is always spinning. I'm used to this. We should head back to Idia. How about we hold hands, Miss General? Klee will give you energy. After holding Klee's hand, the stars in the sky and the fish in the water.
What are you smiling?
Oh.
Ouais, on va explorer un peu en retournant là-bas. Du coup. Comment on fait pour débloquer ces coffres là? Il y a des trucs qui sont enfermés dans les bulles d'eau, mais je sais pas comment les débloquer. Enfin, on récupère ça. On va se TP, ça va aller plus vite. C'est super stylé. Hein.
Welcome back. Well, any good news? Oh, don't tell me. You've taken care of all the problems and now I don't...
Yeah, we even rode the choo-choo cart. Do you want to come ride too? But maybe you'll...
Seems she had a little too much fun and now she's about to crash. I think it's time for a rest.
Good idea. I think we could all use some downtime.
Then we'll see you later.
Bye, Mr. Honorary Knight. Bye, everyone.
Well, it sounds like our young mage enjoyed herself. I'm so happy that she had a good time. So, back to the missing component. Did you bring it?
You bet! Kaya said that the missing component was this orange...
It just occurred to me that you probably ran into the three brothers. If I remember correctly, the two eldest brothers were taking their sickly younger brother on adventures when they ran into a sandstorm and ended up here. They were all arguing with one another when they first arrived, but it wasn't long before they broke. They sure must have a lot of energy to keep up their bickering and adventuring every day. I'm a little worried about...
You almost sound as if you're reminiscing.
Yes, I've known them for quite some time after all. But I seldom... You can hold on to the rope for now, Traveler. I have no use for it until we have the other components. By the way, Eula and Kale have also returned, but I'm afraid they weren't... They mentioned that they would like to head to the jungle north of here, once you have all rested up. Now that I've told you everything, I'll go rest. I mean...
Do you need me to accompany you?
Oh, no, it's all right.
Et on a fini la première partie. Ok. Ok. Et donc du coup... Deuxième partie, ce sera pas demain, ce sera après-demain du coup. Ok. Ouais, donc on n'a pas encore de mini-jeu pour l'instant. Ouais, les mini-jeux, ça doit être ça à mon avis, les mini-jeux, donc c'est dans un jour, donc après-demain, après avoir fait la deuxième partie. Okay. Ah, il y a un truc là. Oh, oh. C'est quoi ça? On peut l'étendre, on peut pas. On peut passer par là, on peut voir par là. De l'animo, je pense. Et donc on a le premier. C'est quoi ça? Je sais pas. Ah, c'est pour détecter les composants. Ok. Ok, d'accord. Donc quand on passe à côté, ils sont marqués sur la mini-carte, donc... Non, je l'ai raté. Voilà.
A fateful offering.
Il veut jouer à cache-cache.
Time to go.
Trouvé. Voilà. Trouvé. Le dernier, il est où? Ah voilà, nul. Et voilà.
Brings a smile to my face.
Je pense que cette zone sera super fun à explorer. Parce qu'il y a plein de trucs partout, c'est... Comparé à l'archipel de la Pomme Dorée. Parce que l'archipel de la Pomme Dorée, c'était sympa à explorer, mais ça commençait à être un peu chiant. C'était un peu chiant l'archipel de la Pomme Dorée.
One with nature.
Illusion shattered. Let's light it up.
But a momentary distraction.
Là, on a encore un coffre enfermé. Et je sais pas quoi en faire en fait. Ah, trouvé.
There is no escape.
Ah d'accord, oui.
Follow the wind.
Franchement, ils sont trop mignons les gouttelettes là, comme Clé les appelle.
A fateful offering.
Tu en as un dans l'eau là-bas. Vas-y, c'est un peu comme bateau. Oh non, j'en ai raté un. En même temps, on va récupérer ça. Hop. Franchement, ça va tellement vite que bah, tu peux en rater un facilement en fait.
Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering?
Ok. Je suis en train de l'attaquer, le pauvre.
The wind knows me.
Shine down.
Il va nous débloquer le coffre là-bas. Merci beaucoup.
Time to go. Time to go. Follow the wind. Into the wind.
Illusion shattered. Everybody stand.
Clouds high. The birds.
Inazuma shines eternal. Ha!
Un truc là-bas.
Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering?
Ouais, je lui donne une pomme. D'accord. Ça sert à rien. On peut pas rentrer dans le bâtiment. Ah, encore un cache-cache. Ouais. Dernier aussi peut-être. Là-bas en haut. Ah non.
Time to go.
Il est où le dernier? Là.
Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering?
lui demander d'avoir un déguisement plus approprié. D'accord.
A fateful offering.
On peut pas rentrer, on peut toujours pas rentrer, non. Il y a des trucs. Il y a un coffre. Puis il y a des bulles d'eau aussi. C'est des trucs dans les rails à faire.
Shine down.
The wind knows.
Torn to oblivion.
Il y a un truc aussi. Hein. Pas assez d'énergie, génial. Est-ce que c'est le même système que les fées? Est-ce qu'on dit où est-ce qu'ils sont? Non, on ne dit pas. Il faut les trouver. Il faut les trouver dans les...
Follow the wind.
Oh. Ah voilà, trouvé.
Brings a smile to my face.
Ah bah il se passe des trucs. C'est de l'électro qu'il faut, l'hydro. Je crois que c'est l'hydro. Là, je vais prendre une équipe d'exploration. Kazo va pouvoir sauter en hauteur. Faruzan pour son arc. Redif avec l'arc. Naïda pour récupérer les trucs de loin. Et puis Kokomi, parce qu'on a besoin des trucs hydro. Voilà.
Let's move out.
Là-bas. Là-bas. Là. Là-bas. Merci beaucoup. Ce serait ici. Ici. Là-bas. Là. Nickel.
So this is the thrill of adventure.
Vas-y, on fait un tour. Quand j'avais venu par ici.
Time to go.
C'est quoi la quête? Trouvez vos trousseaux. C'est pas ça. Je cherche. Je sais pas. Enfin, faut explorer la grotte. Il y a un train là-bas. On va aller le prendre. S'il nous arrive.
A fateful offering.
Flemme. Il veut nous ramener quelque part, lui. C'est parti.
Follow the wind.
Faut suivre les rails à pied. On peut pas passer.
Time to go.
Et il y a ça.
One with nature.
D'accord, c'est ça, il avait peur du feu. On te suit.
Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering? Wind strike.
Vas-y, on te suit.
Hey! Make yourselves at home!
One with nature. Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering? Time to go.
C'est parti. Petit tour de manège. Ok. C'est quelle case ça? C'est la dernière. Ouais, de toute façon, il y a écrit temps restant. 45 jours. Ok. On va revenir ici. On va aller là-bas, puis on va s'arrêter là. Bon. Je vais me prendre un arbre. Et ben voilà, donc on va s'arrêter là pour ce live. J'espère qu'il vous a plu. Ça fait déjà 2h30 qu'on est en live, donc je vais m'arrêter là. Je sais pas si je continuerai l'exploration de mon côté, mais de mon côté je continue à farm pour nomade, tout ça. Je sais pas si je vais continuer l'exploration de la zone de mon côté, mais ce qui est sûr c'est que on se retrouve peut-être dans la semaine pour continuer l'exploration, ou ce qui est sûr c'est mercredi prochain pour continuer la quête. Voilà, on continuera mercredi prochain la quête du monde, la deuxième partie. Voilà. Donc voilà. Donc j'espère que cela vous a plu. Voilà, les gens qui regardent les rediffs sur YouTube, n'hésitez pas à venir sur Twitch. Et ce qui est sûr, c'est qu'on se retrouve samedi pour faire la suite de Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Voilà. Du coup, voilà, allez, je vous dis salut, à plus.